So, Your Excellency, we hear a lot about the importance of the oceans, the importance of the seas and the climate catastrophe that's taking place there. What actually is the issue?
Thank you for having me here today, Toby. I believe, and as you know, many cities around the world are placed in front of water, are coastal cities. And today we know that climate change is having unprecedented challenges over the communities that lives along the coast. Sea level rise, loss of biodiversity, acidity of the water, which means that we are losing nature in a very fast rate than ever. These are the most challenges, but there is many other challenges that is caused by humans. The unprecedented rate of development and the economy, and taking these coastlines as a prime location for tourism and many other things, not taking into consideration that they support livelihoods, but also they support and provide services for many communities.
That's all very well, but from what I'm hearing, we're now almost past the point of return. You know, that it's almost a challenge to do something. Is that the case, or is the future more optimistic?
If I answer your question from Abu Dhabi's perspective, I would say it's never late. And it's never a complicated action to begin with. From our experience, we did face an overexploitation of our fisheries, which was at 8% 7 years back. And with the science, with the data, and also with the correct regulation and enforcement, we were able to rebound this stock up to 100% end of 2025. Also the support of the leadership have been really massive in really creating that positive recharge of our stock. And when we compare it with the stocks globally, most of the fishery stock globally sits at 65%. There is many other stories that really are built around science, innovation, and decision making that makes today nature bounce back in a faster rate than ever. But we have, as a decision maker, to realize when and how, and the means of how to really revert the situation from negative to positive.
So how do people do it? You know, there is a lot of news out there about the environment, about the challenges facing the ocean, our seas, the mammals and creatures that live within it. But what is the answer, and what tangible examples could you give me of something that you've done, you know, through your remit for the seas?
Today we launched Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed, the Richest Seas initiative, and that was built on the success of our stories in the fisheries stock, to make sure that Abu Dhabi have the highest and richest, but also the most resilient marine ecosystem around the world. And this came because, one, we have really expanded our protected areas lately. It was 19%. Today it is 21%, but also we are targeting an increase of 30% beyond 2030. We also was able to plant 50 million mangroves saplings in the last 5 years, but we are also targeting 100 saplings by 2030. Another great example or initiative that we launched also a few years ago, restoration and rehabilitation of coral reef, which is the largest initiative of its kind around the world, with a target of 4 million fragments to be restored and rehabilitated in its environment by 2030. As I speak today, we have managed planting 1.5 fragment in their nature or in their habitats in the Arabian Gulf. There is many other examples. The introduction also of research very credible research through J1, a state-of-the-art marine vessel that serves in the Arabian Gulf and also in the eastern seas of United Arab Emirates, have allowed us to understand the marine environment further and how climate change is impacting our seas. We believe that the science that we hold today, the data that we hold today, the policies that allowed us to revert the nature from a status that were considered negative to a positive is a shared data, is a shared experience with the whole world. So I think with these such kind initiatives, it brings a positivity around the region, but also around the world, that again, nature is not something complicated. Nature needs somebody who understands when and what to do at the right time, as policies, as governance, as protection, but also as a collaboration and coordination between countries.
Your Excellency, I know that you've got a keynote session in a second, so I won't keep you much longer. But just finally, from the position of the World Government Summit, how proud are you and how effective is it to be here, being able to share your knowledge, the work you're doing, to A, share that with other governments, but also learn from other governments as well?
I have to say we are remarkably proud that United Arab Emirates and specifically Abu Dhabi can play a leading role. It can really set as a beacon of hope to instill that sustainability is something can be achieved through multiple coordination, through multiple cooperation, but also through innovative tools, not only technology, but innovative laws and policies that can advance and make sure that the environment is sustainable for many generations to come.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you so much.